Hello YouTube. In this video I'll be showing you how I achieved this cute goddess passion twist style using crochet hair. So if you are interested, then just keep on watching. Hey YouTube, this is Jas. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing some passion twists for the first time, y'all. Like, we gonna see how these things turn out. So I've already blow dried my hair. I also trimmed the ends because yeah, it really needed it. For the hair, I'm gonna be using the Freetress water wave hair in 22 inches. I'm also gonna be using Shine and Jam for my parts. And the way I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna go ahead and like section out my hair and everything. I'm gonna like pre-part it and everything, and I'm actually gonna crochet the hair through the parts that I make. Y'all see what I'm talking about. So if you are interested in seeing how I achieve this look, then just keep on watching. All right, y'all, let's get into it. So first I'm going to start off by separating my hair into 3 sections. I'm going to have 2 sections in the front and then 1 big section in the back. I'm going to take the front portion and put that into a bun to get it out the way. Next, I'm going to use my mirror to try to start parting the back. I do start sectioning off my hair with a wide tooth comb. Then I go back and clean that part up with the rat tail. After that, I take my Shine and Jam to put on the section just to make sure everything's neat. Then I go ahead and start sectioning out my hair. For this, I wanted to go ahead and pre-part so it's less work that I have to do, but I did do some mini braids in these sections just to prepare for the crochet hook. So far as my braiding pattern, I tried to do the brick pattern, but you know, kind of got a little skimpy in the middle. But for my braids, I tried to braid it down at least about 2 or 3 inches, but I later realized that I braided it down too far. We'll talk about that in the rest of the video. But as you can see here, I'm just finishing through my hair. This is what the back section looks like once it's done. And y'all, I worked so hard on these parts. Like, I wanted to show y'all the parts because I was proud of them. When it came time to do the front, I just did those the same way that I did the back. I gave myself a middle part, and then I tried to make sure that both sides of my head with the parting matched so everything was uniform. All right, y'all, as you can see, I'm done with all the mini braids for me to prepare to crochet this water wave hair through. But this is what my parts are looking like right now. Ooh, y'all. This took longer than I wanted it to, but it's done though. Alright, so now I'm just gonna take my crochet hair here and prepare to, you know, loop this through these areas. So let me get my hook. So this is the crochet hook that I'm going to use, and then this is the hair. So let me just start right here, y'all, because I don't even know what I'm doing. So I'm just starting the front. Put this back. All right, so I have this, have my hair, and when you look at the hair is already kind of separated in these little, I guess, groups of hair. I don't want to call it a bundle, but it's separated like that. So I'm just gonna take what they already gave and use that. For now, I'm just gonna use one group because I don't know if I need to, but I'm gonna take my hook, put it under here. Then take this, loop it around there. I'm gonna close my latch and then move that through under. I'm gonna take the other half, pull that through. And that's what we have right now. So now that I got that added, I'm gonna put some Shine and Jam down my real hair so it can blend seamlessly. or try to blend seamlessly. Okay, split that into 2 even halves, well, as even as I can get it. So now what I'm gonna do is just start twisting. So once I started my twist, I noticed that I needed to unbraid some of the pre-braid that I did, just because it was too much of the braid in the twist. So I actually went back and unbraided it, but this is what the twist looks like once I attached all of the water wave hair. Next, you're gonna see me do it again, where I just, you know, crochet the hair through. I'm gonna separate my hair into 2 even tails, and on this one you saw where I unbraided some of the plait that I did, and then here is what the twist looks like once I'm done twisting. So the further along that I got doing this, I started to get faster, you know, as usual. Once you know what you're doing, you go a little faster. I did notice that it is so much easier if you separate the water wave hair a little more, because if it's very clumpy, then your twist may turn out a little wop. I also learned very early on that if you're using the water wave hair, the direction that you twist, each twist matters, because here you see I twisted it one way and it did not turn out as expected. I mean, look at it. So I actually unraveled it and twisted it in the opposite direction, and the twist came out as I wanted it to. So that's just a tip. If you find that your twist does not turn out the way you want it to, take it down and twist it in the opposite direction, and it'll turn out right. Well, at least for me anyway. So like I said, as I got further along, I started getting faster. I knew to try to spread out these curls before I attach them, just so my twist can be very juicy and not looking crazy. And I actually learned how to crochet a little faster too. Yeah, I was struggling, but you know, like I said, as I went on, everything was turning out good. I did just want to say that every time that I saw this style, it was done with rubber bands, and while I think the rubber band look gives you a cleaner part, I didn't want all that tension on my hair just because I know how my hair is and rubber bands tend to get tangled. So I opted for the braided sections, but this is how my hair is looking so far. This is what my part's looking like and how everything has turned out so far. So now I'm just going to add some more curly hair for the goddess look. I'm going to take the same water wave hair and separate that. Now, as y'all can see, this hair gets so knotted when you separate it. So please be real careful when you're doing that. And I took some setting mousse or foam to put the curls back together, because once you separate them, they get real spread out and frizzy. But adding that mousse actually forms the curls back. So I just took that curl and crocheted it through a couple of twists just to give it, you know, a little full look, a little razzle dazzle. Y'all know how I do. And I always do the crochet method when I'm doing goddess, because if the hair gets tangled, I can just pull it out and replace it with another piece of hair. All right, y'all, so this is my finished look, and I like it. I really do. To be honest, I'm really gonna have to get used to all of this. But overall, I think it's super cute. The hair is super light. Like, it looks really heavy, but to be honest, I think these earrings probably heavier than this hair. But I think it turned out really cute. One thing I will say about this style is that I did have to trust the process on this one, because when I was twisting that hair, y'all, some of them twists was not turning out right, and I almost gave up, but I was like, you know what, I'm already parted off, let's go ahead and do the style. And I'm happy I did, because it's giving. And I love these little curls that I put in for like the goddess look. I just think it adds a certain flair to it. It's super cute. I am worried about it getting tangled. Anytime that I do any type of goddess look, I always put it in crochet so I can just pull the hair out when it gets tangled. But overall, this style took about, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, probably 8 or 9 hours, because I did not know what I was doing. I'm actually embarrassed to say that. And I think I used about, I think 5.5 packs of the water wave hair. So yeah, this is the finished look, y'all. So I'm gonna try to keep these in more than 2 weeks. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see, because I don't know. I don't know about how this gonna be, if it get tangled or anything like that. But if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Click that bell so you get notified every time I post something, so you don't miss something. And I'll see y'all in the next video.